All right, joining me now for more reaction to Congress's massive coronavirus spending bill is House Minority Whip Congressman Steve Scalise. Congressman, thank you so much for being here. I got to tell you, the process here that Nancy Pelosi has employed, I watched it play out. I was in Congress 8.5 years. I watched her do this time and time again. Wait till the week of Christmas, spend trillions of dollars, and force members to vote on a bill that they haven't even had a chance to read. In fact, the Democrats voted unanimously, right, to bypass all the rules and put this bill up.
Right, Jason, and unfortunately we've seen this movie before. When she was Speaker last time, as she's been Speaker this time. She loves setting arbitrary deadlines, running up past the deadline, and then just trying to threaten for things that nobody else wants to give. And in fact, we didn't give her a lot of those things that she wanted. You saw, and you covered it a little earlier, President Trump offered her a lot more relief and money just months ago. And she walked away from that because, not because she didn't like the deal, because she didn't want President Trump to get credit. As she said, she was waiting for a new president. That's why small businesses across this country did not get the relief that they should have had back in September. Jason, there was bipartisan interest in a bill like this back then.
Congressman, you voted for the bill. Why is it a good deal for the American people?
In the end, the COVID relief is critically important to save these small businesses. You know, and I know businesses all across our country. In South Louisiana, I talk to restaurants and other businesses every day who are about to literally teetering on the verge of bankruptcy, and they need this lifeline. This gives a second round of Paycheck Protection Program loans. It helps those gig workers. You know, in New Orleans, we've got a great thriving music industry. None of them can go out and perform. And so we need to keep that culture and keep those industries alive. But they're literally dying on the vine right now, not to mention in the states like New York and California, where they're arbitrarily shutting down their entire economies, even though the science says they shouldn't be doing it. And so many businesses, over a third of all small businesses in the state of New York, are gone for good. We need to save those jobs, the millions of people who are tied to them right before Christmas. This will be a lifeline to save our economy as we round the corner, as we get the vaccine widely distributed because of President Trump's Operation Warp Speed. So it was critical. I wish it was done differently. This should have been done months ago, but it's a vital lifeline to those people who need it most.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when the gavel's in the hands of Nancy Pelosi. They could have done this over the summer and people would have had the relief instead of suffering right now. Outside of the COVID relief, explain to us what are some of the other provisions in terms of taxes and other things that this bill provides the American people.
Yeah, there are some tax cuts that get extended through this, which is going to be good for overall for economic growth. There are a number of other provisions. This bill also includes a pay raise for our troops, much needed pay raise for our men and women in uniform, which, by the way, has been a big priority of President Trump. You saw under the Barack Obama-Joe Biden administration, our troops were depleted, our military was depleted, and our troops hadn't gotten that kind of support. President Trump rebuilt our military. This is one more piece of continuing President Trump's ability to rebuild our military. And by the way, Jason, this bill also includes billions more to build more border wall, which, you know, as you've heard, Joe Biden said he doesn't want to build a new wall. This allows President Trump to continue building the wall on his terms. Some other provisions like that are important to our national security. That was in this package as well.
Congressman Scalise, thank you. It is amazing that you have to fight Democrats to give money to the men and women who serve in the United States military. It's the one thing you have to fight them on to help out federal employees. Yeah.
President Trump fought for those men and women in uniform. We got it delivered. Merry Christmas, Jason.
Merry Christmas. Thank you, Congressman.